What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself, and today is the return of Armored Core, but the debut of Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. We have one song, but in two different versions. The song is Steel Haze. We're going to be listening to Rusted Pride first, which I guess is the in-game version of the song, from the channel Kota Hoshino, which I'm pretty sure is the composer. And then after that, we're going to be hearing Steel Haze, Where Truths Meet, from the original soundtrack Disc 3, and this is from the channel Want Fast Cars, requested by Timothy Callanan and Roguemonk. And a big shout out to Roguemonk for spearheading the Armored Core on this channel. If you guys search for Armored Core videos that I've done, about 90% of those requests are from Roguemonk. So I'm excited. I haven't heard Armored Core 6. I know it's the latest game, question mark, and I didn't even know until recently that it's actually from software. So I'm guessing these games are kind of challenging, as we know with Elden Ring and such. I'm expecting some electronic vocal goodness. This is AC6, Fires of Rubicon, Steel Haze, Rusted Pride. Sounds like a startup screen, like a console. And I'm pretty sure Kota Hoshino's been there for a while, right? Are those vocals? Those are humans, right? Oh, organ. I don't know when this played, by the way. Damn, 1997 to 2023. Oh right, it's Bandai Namco as well. This song is weird. In a good way, but weird. It sounds like Terminator. Sci-fi goodness. Huh? Is this supposed to be like a main menu or something? It's Oh, here we go. Never mind. This is so ominous, but cool at the same time. It's like a mixture of dreadful and hopeful. That doesn't make sense. The imagery doesn't match with the sound in my head. Kinda. Sort of. That has over 1 million views too. Okay. I'm not gonna talk too much here because I want to hear the next one. I'm gonna go based on just the views. That is like maybe a main theme. I have no context. Maybe a main theme. It kind of felt that way, but also kind of didn't. This so far has been such a strange experience because every time I had a thought, it conflicted right away. I'm like, oh, this sounds kind of like a main menu. Okay, no, all of a sudden it sounds like a battle theme. Oh, this sounds kind of hopeful. No, it sounds like dilapidated Earth or whatever. And then I was like, oh, this sounds kind of like musically structured. Oh, no, it sounds super dissonant. So it was just like, I didn't know what to, but, you know? And, okay, yeah, that was just very interesting. As vague as that is, right? The organs, the ominous reverb everywhere. It sounded like screams. It sounded very sci-fi. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'm just going to move on to the next one, and maybe that kind of can... It's Rusted Pride. Rusted Pride, and then this one's Where Truths Meet. Okay. Also, yeah, why does this song have two versions of it? You know, the curiosity is growing. This is Where Truths Meet. Same song name. Steel Haze. Okay. Vocal melodies there. More musical now. Guitars. Maybe the first time I've heard guitars in Armored Core? I don't know. Ooh, that intro again. That... This is cool. In such a weird way. I have no idea what's going on. Woo! Electric guitar. Playing some octaves. Okay. This one's definitely the more musical one. Yeah, I was waiting for a snare. This is more of the familiar sound I'm used to with AC. Sounds like good music to blow up some mechs to. Bass. So much grit and distortion. Synthesizers. What do you call this genre? And you can't say Armored Core. You can say Armored Core. Is there a band that exists like this? Ooh. That's like that style of guitar is used a lot by U2's guitarists, The Edge. He kind of like trademarked that sound. Not really, that's like his thing though. Now it sounds like a U2 song to me. I don't know what he's saying. It sounds like he's saying rusted. I don't know what to say besides that was just a fun time. You know, let me gather my thoughts. A couple things went through my head. Well, by a couple I mean like several thousand. I was trying to like condense them into a YouTube video. Nothing really sounds like Armored Core to me, so let's get that out of the way, which is a great thing. Something that's unique and kind of like has its own identity. If I were to hear that without knowing what this was, I would safely guess that was Armored Core. I can say that. I can't say that about every game. Some games just have that. They have that sauce, you know what I mean? Or they're just their thing. What else has that? I don't know. Let's just use Persona, for example. You probably think, you know, something's Persona if you hear it. Well, kind of similar to Persona. This song reminded me of Shin Megami. Now that I've played a little bit of Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, to me, this kind of reminded me of like a battle theme in Shin Megami. You know, just that if you play Shin Megami Tensei and you have ever done a fight, you may know what I'm talking about here, with that kind of like demonic reverbed vocal that's really distorted. It's not just like a microphone, it's like a microphone and it's like engineered to hell with distortion and effects and stuff like that. Kind of sounds like a megaphone. But one thing that stood out to me, two things stood out to me in the guitar world. The guitarist in me heard two different things. One, the very, very ending there, where you hear the vocal just by itself and it sounds all like muffled. I think I can't demonstrate it, but I think that was a technique that, I don't even know if it's a technique, but basically it sounded like it to me, but it may not be. If you have an electric guitar at home, your pickups, the magnets, the things that make it electric, you can speak into them because they're microphones, like in a way. So what I'm saying is, like, if you ever, guitarists know what I'm talking about, but like if you have the guitar up to your mouth and like say something into it, it'll pick up, you know? And that sounded like that to me. So that sounded to me like someone was screaming into their guitar pickups. I wish I may give you an example. I'm not sure if the guitar I have can do that. Not all of them can do that. And then the other guitar thing that it reminded me of was I don't remember. I'm gonna have to make a cut just so you can kind of hear it, and it'll be a very short like segment, so I don't get like a copyright. Even though most Armored Core music gets me copyright claimed anyways. But there was one little section of a solo where it really reminded me of The Edge, who's the guitarist from U2. And I'm not a huge U2 fan. I know like what they sound like. Another band that has like their own sound, right? And let me just do that cut really quick, and just so I can show you kind of the comparison in my head, and hopefully you can kind of get an idea. All right, we're back. So like I don't have any guitars. I have many guitars, but I don't have any that have microphonic pickups, so I can't really demonstrate for you. But I found this random clip from 16 years ago from the channel April Moss. Shout out to her with 4 subscribers. This is kind of what I was talking about like screaming into the pickups. You can probably get an idea of like how it may sound like AC6. Check this out. Yeah, so it's super random, right? But it's picking up the voice. And then the other thing I was gonna say is the comparison to The Edge, who known guitar player. So this part right here reminded me of this when I think of this part, it reminds me of like this far away reverbed kind of like chamber like guitar sound. Is the only way I can describe it. It's this part of this song. This. Like how it sounded kind of far away in building. I can't play too much of this, but this is the solo for New Year's Day, and you might be able to kind of see where I was going with. See how it sounds like way back here? Yeah, it's probably like that's enough. So both of those were that was New Year's Day from U2, and Screaming into the Pickups from April Moss. Super random, but honestly, this was such a fun time. But I was so curious because I don't get Armored Core all the time. It's kind of rare, but I love the community when they come out because it's a passionate fan base, And I hear good things about AC6. I don't know. I haven't really seen many complaints, but I don't follow the community there. So let me know: is AC6 good? Does it play similar to the Elden Ring stuff, or is it totally different? Let me know whatever you want to tell me. But thank you to the requesters, and hope you enjoyed your music lesson for the day. Thank you to all the patrons you see on screen. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Peace.